first race I'm gonna choose is the humans. I want to press on one of those empty maps, then press new. Then we're gonna choose the race of men. Down here below you can see some information about the humans. Human is known as the race for newcomers or beginners, because it doesn't really got any weak points, but it doesn't got any strong points either. Like the orcs and elves got weak points and strong points. So this is a good race to start with because it's very balanced. Anyway, so let's press next step. Then you get to choose between 3 regions. Every region will give you certain advantages and disadvantages. For example, let's see if we take the Southern Alpine. As you can see here, up in the Alpines, you mine stone faster, your sheep give more income, but your cow, sheep and pig is not getting fattened that fast. They have a minus 40% on fattening. Swordsmen and foot knights cost 10% more, but there's a little bonus. Crossbowmen will deal 10% more damage, and cavalry and mounted knights, or just your cavalry general, cost 25% more. But there's also another bonus to this kingdom or region. All up in Southman have, they have the best strongholds in the game, best located, best points to defend. But don't worry, everybody can break through them anyway, but they're the strongest. Then we have the rolling plains. This is for cavalry, the human / men cavalry. And the peasants is also mining gold faster. Hay is growing faster. Farm is gathering rate is faster, but the wood gathering rate is minor. Sheep, pig and cows is getting fattened faster. All the blacksmith technologies is cheaper. And storehouses and barns cost 30% more, and all other buildings cost 30% less in wood. And then you can see here that cavalier and swordsman, maceman costs 30% less, where the archer, crossman and trebuchet cost 20% more. But the bonus for this region is that your cavalier, walk and run speed is 20% faster. And the last region we have is the walled. It's forest. Yes, I prefer this one. Or Southman is also great. This one is nice because your peasants get 30% more wood, and your gold mining rate is less though, and as well as your stone mining. But your storehouse and barn technologies is 40% cheaper. And then as you can see down some of the units, then the archer, halberdier, crossbowman and all siege weapon cost 20% less, but your cavalier, swordsman and maceman cost 30% more. But a very great bonus here is that the archers and crossbowmen has plus 20% damage. That's very nice. Which one to show you? Actually, For beginners, I would again recommend taking the safest choice. So I'd take Southmont Alpine. So let's take this one. So now I get to choose some traits. You get to choose between 5 traits, and you can choose 2 of them. The one and most important as humans is Military Master, because it will decrease the time the unit is built in, and it will also increase the power of them. You see down here, the damage and hit points of military units is increased by 20%, and they also got plus 50 stamina, and your cavalry got 30% extra speed. So this one is a must. So the next one. Well, the next one depends on if you want to be offensive. Then Siege Mastery is good because all your siege equipment will get better. More range, accuracy, more hit points, and it will also move faster and cost less. Defensive Master will do all the same, except it will only do it on your home front. So if you get attacked, it's good. Then we got the Farmer and Traders. This will help you get a strong economy. But I wouldn't recommend this one because everybody can get a decent economy later in the game. So I won't think this one will help you in the start to grow fast, but you don't really need that. The last one got is Builders and Scholars. This is basically the same as the Farmers and Traders, though I think this one is even more useless. Except for the point that, no, actually this is pretty useless because it will just make you better at building buildings. They'll be cheaper and you'll build them in less time. It's not that I really need it in war. So, just choice is if you want to be offensive and defensive. I don't like being defensive, so I'm gonna take the Siege Mastery. Then we're gonna make a name. Just gonna call it, this is for the city, Men Guide 1, if you can call it that. Yeah. Couldn't, so it's just gonna get called Men Guide. This is all what we chose. The name of the city, our race, region, and our traits. Accept. Alright, so now we want to enter world. Oh yeah, in the future there will come a navy into the game. I'm looking very much forward for that. And today there will also come a new expansion called Arcana, which will make mages / wizards appear. Anyway, now they're gonna tell about a little story about the King Hamelin who was murdered. And then the men forms a people rose a little up and such, and we're gonna have some fights with those guys. Fuck that. Can't escape it, but anyway, we are one of the chosen ones to be a leader this troubled times. So we got an estate signed by the king. This is our mentor / guide, Fred Ferguson. He's gonna help us through this, give us quests, and basically learn us about the game. I'm gonna skip through all the chat because I've already read it, but I suggest you guys to read it. So in order to talk with people, you just have to be close to them and then press on them. This is one of the quests. It's called Welcome, Welcome, my lord. Take it, continue, accept, and we've got more quests. We can accept them ASAP. Yes, yes, may I advise you, yes. Alright, so now we can press down here on quests. Look what we got. Okay, so our first quest is to build a house and a group of peasants. I'll say build more than one house because we started a lot of wood. Say build 5 houses. 2, 3, 4, 5. As you can see, they appear out here. The good thing about houses is they'll increase your popularity or population cap, and they will also increase your storage cap. Hey Ladetto, and welcome. Oh, then we also got a tool to acquire a peasant, so we can recruit one now. The rest of the peasant, I'm gonna tell them to go out and chop some wood. Wood is very important for mankind. Alright, so our second quest is to explore the area and kill goblin and outlaws. So we got 2 swordman units, then we got our hero. Our hero can become a very powerful unit, but the problem is he's only 1. So I would suggest you guys to make him like a tank, defensive. That way, we have a guy who can take all the hits from us. Oh yeah, if you can see it on my maps, then we have those green spots. That's the guys we need to kill. Oh yeah, yes, our hero. Well, now I'm just gonna talk about the abilities. As you can see down here, our hero has some stats / damage reduction. He can increase those when he gains level. I'll talk more about it when he gains level. Then he got some abilities. He got heal. This one will only affect himself. It will cost him mana. As you can see, his mana is here, or stamina. Then there's a 40-second cooldown, as you can see on the time. Then he got a mass heal, which will heal all of his units nearby. And he got his battle cry, which is very nice. Increase your unit's health region, and it will gain extra damage. Just a second. Alright. So now we got a new achievement because we built 5 houses, and it seems like our peasant is also done in a second. Let's just go up and see about the new quest we got fast. If you hold shift, then right click, then you can make your character run. You can also double right click. Some trouble with it sometimes, so I prefer to use shift click because it always works. Now we got a reward for completing our quests. It's very important to do the quest to start with because it'll give you a lot of rewards. Alright, so now we got a quest where we have to build or construct a barn or mill. Then we'll get rewarded with some pigs. Lottoing, I'll be giving some keys away later. Or maybe if you stay tuned in and follow me, I might actually give you a key if you like that. But remember, in order to win something, you have to be a follower. Alright, so we got a quest. This one I would suggest to take the barn, because the mill is not it doesn't work properly when it's winter. Let's see if I can find one of the spots. See out here? The cross spots is where we can build. I'm not allowed to build there right now, but I'll be allowed to do it later. So I suggest you build a barn because the humans can get men can get a very nice resource income. So let's build a barn. Have to press on one of the cross things in here in the city. I find the barn up here. Alright. So let's get these. I'm gonna take these guys along with us because I need them helping me salvage the resources after a battle. After each battle you